Alright guys, here we are back. We finished up the cornfield. We got the header pulled out and the combine sitting over here, so we're actually going to go ahead and I'm going to pull this down to the field. Being that the field's just right down the road. Go ahead and get this down here tonight so it's there and ready for tomorrow morning. I know we might actually just jump right in tonight. It's 5:50, so it's going on 6 o'clock. We still got quite a bit of time. Now we'll walk back up and we'll grab the combine and we'll go ahead and get started on it tonight. Good thing the farm is not super far away. Does this thing have a hitch on it? I don't remember. It doesn't. It has a hitch hole, but it don't have the hitch. Let this thing warm up for a couple minutes. And with not being at the main farm, or by the main farm, we're going to go ahead and close the main building up here. We'll go ahead and we'll get this moved out of the way. It's a good spot. We'll get this PTO hooked up and the hydraulic lines hooked up. Adjust the header to where we need it. Actually, it looks perfect right where it's at. Doesn't seem like it's yielding too horrible. We're getting averaging around that 36 bushel or 36 tons a hectare. It's yielding pretty good. Staying on the green on the map. Here, go ahead and we're going to cut straight up here. 6:30. I'll get as much of this done as possible. Yeah, not a lot of weeds in this field, which is kind of surprising for me not spraying it or doing any weeding at all. Very few weeds. Like there's big patches here and there, but at 80% tank. Back up and grab those beans that I missed there on the left. What we'll do, we'll do an extra row across this just so we're not backing off in that grass. That'll work. I'm running this all by myself right now. Nope, and I hear beans falling onto the roof. Just pull this forward back here. Pop that auger out. We'll run up, we'll grab the old Ford. You barely see the combine. That's how dark it is. Now my brother's truck is still here, but he's not. His wife came and picked him up. We'll use this for infield, and then we'll, like the semi, we can use that for transporting from the grain bin to. I almost thought that was my turn. I have a remote for the auger, so I can remotely turn it on even though I'm not in the combine. Now we'll go around the headland one more time. back up in the morning. We're gonna have to find which elevator is giving the best price for crop right now, being corn or beans. Because as you can see up in the top corner, we are down to $7,200. So we'll have to see who's giving the best price so we can get a little bit of money. We might do that first thing in the morning, being that there's gonna be dew on the ground. The beans would be wet. And, load up some corn, or more than likely it'd be corn. We won't have but maybe half a semi-load of beans. I'll just go ahead and we'll call that a full tank load. Actually, what we'll do, we'll leave the combine actually parked right up by here. Get that auger out. And I'll run back here to the Ford and Can't take out the wall that's by my truck. Almost did. Looks like I broke the front axle. That's not good. I'll go ahead and we'll cut it off here, and I will resume recording in the morning. Alright guys, we're back. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna hop in the semi. We're gonna take some corn on down. Yeah. We're gonna get some corn taken on down. Dirt over here is soft, so we're not going to go around that way. This truck is not liking all this weight. Alright guys, I will cut back when I can get this thing out of here, because I'm starting to tear the gravel up and sink it, so. Alright, got the truck out of the yard. Shoot on down. We gotta drive all the way down to the city, but that'll be alright. car just tried to pass me. Yeah, she is not liking it. Nope, we're gonna get stopped. I was hoping we were gonna get lucky. The nose of this truck is real light. The bags aren't working. The airbags for the rear axles are not working for some reason. What I'll do after we sell this, I'll cut the video, I'll finish harvesting the bean field that we started, and we're done to the other bean field, and I will resume recording once we are almost done with that other bean field. Not getting a whole lot of money for it, but it's better than not having any money at all. So I will cut the video here, and we'll pick up when we're done with harvest. Well guys, little turn on harvest here. I mean, we're still gonna harvest. This isn't stopping us from harvesting, but I had a car pull out in front of me, and the brakes on the truck, they worked, but the brakes on the trailer did not work, and that trailer just kept pushing me, and I ended up hitting that car. So the hood is just, it's all jacked up. The frame is bent. I had the tow company haul it back here, but I don't think there's anything we're going to be able to do about this. I have the insurance company on their way out here to look at it, see what they say, if it's going to be totaled or not. Which, with the frame being bent, I believe it will be totaled. So, old gal is probably going to be retired, sitting at the back of the property. So that means we're going to have to use the old grain truck to transport grain for now, until we can find a semi that we can afford. Or, you know, maybe we might get lucky if I buy a lottery ticket and win the lottery. So, I'll cut back when insurance shows up or calls me, because I'll be out in the field, so I'll have them call me. I'll leave a note. I already told them they can go ahead and just come right on into the shop. The inspector can and take a look at it, do what he needs to do, and then to have him give me a call. And so we'll wait to hear from him, and I will go and start harvesting. Alright guys, I know I said I was going to start recording again when I was finishing up this field, but the insurance got a hold of me. They came out and looked at the truck and let me know that it is a total loss, but they are going to pay us $50,000 for the truck, and it gets to stay on the farm. So I could technically find another frame and keep that semi and put it on the other frame, but they're gonna give us $50,000. It's good. Said he left a check with my grandpa. He wrote it right there and then, and we can buy a new truck. So I'm kind of happy about that. The other person that got hit, they are being paid in full too for their vehicle. So I just thought I would hop in here and let you guys know about that. We'll finish harvesting this field here together. It's the last field of the year, and we'll be starting on doing tillage and moving into harvest season of 2016. We have been lucky. We didn't get hit by any tornadoes this year. There were a few like miles up the road, a farm got hit, completely destroyed it, but we were lucky we weren't hit by it. They had really good insurance, so they've started rebuilding their farm already. Insurance covered all of the grain loss that they had stored in the bins. Just a really good insurance company. That's the same insurance company I've got. That covered the $50,000 for the semi, and I honestly don't even know what that semi is worth. Obviously, it's worth the $50,000 that the insurance gave me. I know I didn't pay too much for it, but now that other field that Grandpa has that's like 4 miles from the farm, way far away, that one I'm thinking about selling that. We don't really need it. It's kind of a long distance. It's not, and it's not it's actually smaller than this field. It's not really going to bring any profit to the farm. Profit more selling it. So I've talked to a couple of farmers that are looking for small acreage, and there's one that's possibly interested in it. He's just got to do some billing and stuff, and I've got to get somebody out there to value the property, and he's got to, like I said, he's got to look and see what his finances and stuff are looking like, see if he can buy it. Which, if not, I will do a private sell with him, and he can just pay me over time. Yeah, harvest went pretty smooth this year. We didn't break anything. There was a couple off-camera repairs we had to do in the field. Like on the combine, hydraulic, one of the hydraulic hoses broke for the steering, so we had to replace that, because whoever had this combine previous replaced that line, but put a line that was too short, and it was steering back and forth tight all the time. It broke. So we'll go ahead and we'll kill this here, and I will jump back. This time I literally will jump back when we are finishing the field. Alright guys, we are pretty much done with the field here. As you can see in the top right, the $50,000 hit the bank account. So we will be looking for a semi here soon. But I just got to thinking also, we have nothing with a plow on it for plowing the farm during the winter, or a snow blower. So I need to find a tractor with a cab that we can put a 3-point snow blower on the back of, or a pickup that we can put a plow on to plow. More than likely I'll run the snow blower. And you're probably thinking, well, how did you get that down there with the header on? The header trailer's not. I drove it down here. I turned the corner and kept to the right so that there was one lane still open. Pulled into the field. So we'll go ahead and we'll bring that down. Bring that in. And I'll pull down here. We'll take the Ford up to the farm. I'll actually go ahead and I'll get this disconnected. Lower the feeder house down. Shut it off. Then we'll take this up. We'll grab the tractor on the header trailer. And we'll come back over here to get the header. So I think that is pretty much going to go for this episode, or this part number 4. In the next part you'll see probably a new semi on the farm and possibly a new tractor and or pickup with a plow. Like I said, I'd rather stick with a tractor with a snow blower, but that all depends on if we can afford something capped that can also run a snow blower. We'll catch you guys in the next one.